Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Oh my God,
How?
we're literally speaking at the same time. Okay. Hi, I'm Shambhavi.
Hello, I'm
How are you
Ziza. I'm
doing?
good.
Ziza?
How are you?
I'm also doing very well, thank you. So
Okay.
Ziza is a very unusual name. So what does that mean really?
It means meherban.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Very
Somebody who is
unusual.
very courteous. Yeah. I know it's very unusual. People across the world have told me they have never heard this name, but I love it. And you
I
won't
love it
believe when
too.
I was a kid, I wanted to change it so bad because I wanted to have a normal name. But now I love it.
Yeah, I love it too. And trust me, I have a name that's very, very common. So it's not a good thing. Yeah. Not a good
Okay.
experience. Having three Shambhavis in a class? No.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah.
In my class, there were seven toibas, seven or eight toibas.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Must
Yep.
be really
Very
difficult for
confusing.
them. I can understand. Yeah, I can totally
Yeah.
get what they must have felt. Yeah.
Right.
So,
Okay.
how was your day today?
It was good. I was kind of tired, but still it's good. Fine. Just a normal day. I wanted to get a cat, but I couldn't get it because all of the vendors have a female cat and I want a male cat. It's really hard
Okay.
to find a male cat for some reason. Hopefully, I'll get it tomorrow.
Yeah, I hope that you get a cat tomorrow too.
Hmm.
So, have you come up with a name for the cat?
I'm still choosing. My options are Oslo, Oreo, or Shy.
Hmm. I like Oreo best. Of
But
course,
for
it's
that, it
also
has
my
to have
favorite.
something brown. Do you have a pet?
No, I'm not a pet person really. I'm scared of animals in general, all animals.
Okay, so is
Yeah.
my sister.
I'm
She,
terrified of dogs, but
me too.
the other animals too. Like, I'm a very,
I'm terrified of dogs too.
oh my God, it's so good to finally have someone not saying, oh my
Mhm.
God, I love dogs. They're so cute. They are cute, but
But they're
I'm like,
capable of
"Yeah,
hurting us.
exactly. How do you know a cute dog is not going to bite you? There's no way."
Exactly. Exactly. And there are so many videos of dogs attacking their owners on the internet. It really
Yes.
scares me.
Yeah.
But cats are not
Okay.
like that.
Yeah. So that's nice. Um, did you always want a cat?
Yes, I've been wanting a cat for like 10 years now, but my parents didn't allow me to have it. But now I have kind of convinced them because I have taken all the responsibility of the cat and now I have hired a maid. So she will take care of everything that I can't when I'm busy. So now
Nice.
everything is fine. It's just I need to find the perfect cat now.
What is a perfect cat? Like, do you have a color preference? Or I don't know much about cats to say really,
Hmm.
but yeah. How do you choose a perfect cat?
My preference would be Himalayan ragdoll in Persian with black and white patches, but I might not go with black and white patches. I might actually just buy a white one because my sister is already very scared of cats. So if I buy a black and white one, when she grows up, my sister will be really scared if it's not cute because she'll think it's a stray cat. So I might have to stick with white. Otherwise, I would like to buy, multicolored cat. I don't know if we call that multicolored. But yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't know what we call cats at all. Like, what are the types of cats? I know a little about dogs because a lot of people have,
Hmm.
different kinds of dogs as their pets. But for cats, it's mostly the white cats that everyone has, apparently.
Right,
Everyone on the internet that I know who owns a cat owns a white cat. So
right.
that's the only pet cat I know. I don't even know what they're called. It's just the white
Persians.
cat.
Most of the white cats that you see are Persian cats.
Hmm.
And
That's
they
nice.
are very sweet. And uh, like I have heard this, I don't know, my cousin has a cat, but if you scare them off, then they would stop eating their food. And basically, you have to treat them with a lot of care. And
Oh,
like, they don't eat rats. If like my cousin has a cat and a
yeah.
parrot, and the cat is scared of the parrot, so they're really
Oh,
sweet. Persians are
yeah.
very good, very well behaved. They're litter trained. Everything is perfect. You can train them to use a toilet. So what else do I need to say?
That's really nice. So they sulk if they're not being heard. That's what. Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
That so my parents probably never needed a cat because they had me, and I did the exact same things. So yeah,
I don't think any Indian parents want a pet in the first place. It's just us who keep insisting on getting one.
yeah. So interestingly, our topic for today also is childhood.
Hmm.
So speaking of parents and something that you wanted ever since you, because a lot of people that I know who want a pet have wanted it for a long time, but their parents didn't allow it.
Right.
So yeah. What else? How were you as a kid? What other things did you like?
Since my childhood, whatever I have wanted, I have always got it, unlike my sister, because she's very shy and calm. So she has always wanted things but never really asked for it. But I am really persistent if I want something. And I usually ask for useless things. So when I was a kid, I insisted on getting. When I was in Mumbai, I was with my father, and somebody had bought a parrot, and I insisted on buying that, but he had already bought it. It was an artificial parrot. I think it was the toy of a parrot, and my father had to pay a lot of money for it because my father was like, "Okay, she's asking for it, so let's get her the parrot." But a lot, like in tens of thousands for a toy. And then after that, but, like, we're not that rich that my father can spend tens of thousands. But he's very sweet. He just does anything for his kids. And then
Pretty nice.
I was always asking for stupid things. For example, I used to ask for a guitar that I don't know how to play. I never learned it after that. I used to ask for dolls that were of my size. So my father would surprise me on my birthdays with these lavish gifts, and my
Oh,
sister, she didn't get anything because she never really asked for it. And sometimes she complains like, "Why am I not getting these gifts?" And my father says, "I don't know what you want." So yeah, that's how
that's
it
so
is.
sweet of him. That's so sweet of
Hmm.
him.
Hmm.
Um, I loved surprises as a kid. Now I don't, because most times I don't like the gifts that my friends or my parents gift me now. Because my you wouldn't believe it, my father literally gifted me an alarm clock because he thought I really needed it because I never wake up on time. I'm like,
Okay.
okay, it's a useful gift, but I could have gotten a phone, a camera, anything.
Right,
Yeah,
right, right.
yeah. Do you
But
like
I,
surprises?
yes, yes, I love surprise gifts because when I need something useful, I don't wait for somebody to give it to me. I just ask my parents or I buy it myself. But a surprise gift is always, that curiosity, what is it going to be? And then usually it's something that I would never buy myself. So it's good. I get something extra.
Yeah, that's nice. But even if it's like, a surprise birthday party or something else, I'm the kind
Hmm.
of person who loves organizing these surprise parties. I'm somewhat of a perfectionist, so I want everything to be at a, perfect place. And if someone organizes a birthday party for me, I'm just afraid I'll be like, "No, this shouldn't be there, and this shouldn't be there."
Uh,
Yeah, that
it
really
must be
ruins.
nice being a perfectionist. At least your quality is always good, the quality of your work.
Yes, that's the only good point about it. But otherwise, it takes a lot of energy and effort and stress for trivial things. So even if it's something as simple as my assignment, I want everything to be perfect. If it's a 500 word assignment, it should be exactly 500 words. I'll cut it down, I'll add things, but yeah, I'm that sort of a freak about
Hmm.
things.
That's interesting. Okay, so I was saying, I am a small YouTuber. I have a small channel, and
Got
I
it.
was just experimenting with all of these, platforms, and I really liked Clapingo. So I can't,
Nice.
stop using it because I like having a conversation with all of these lovely tutors on Clapingo. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's it.
So
Hmm.
that's nice. So for how long have you been doing this?
YouTube.
Yes, YouTube.
I started this year in lockdown. I think it has been 8 or 9 months, hardly, and I don't post that often. But it's going well. I think it's going well. I was not deserving. I was not expecting to get such a good
Yeah.
response. Maybe I was deserving. I shouldn't say that.
Yeah, I
Uh,
mean, you always get the things that you deserve. So, yeah.
mhm, Yep. So that's why. And also, can I please upload this on my YouTube channel also?
Yeah, yes, of course. Go on. Yeah.
Thank you.
Because I
Okay.
almost never watch my videos, like my conversation videos on YouTube. I'm just very embarrassed. So yeah, but I never restrict anyone from posting it. So, yeah.
Okay. It happens with me too. I hardly watch my videos ever, and if I show it to my brother, God forbid, you know how much he, criticizes me. He's like, "Why did you do this? Oh, this is so awkward. You're so embarrassing," because he's still a teenager, and he
Yeah.
finds everything I do embarrassing. I don't know how to solve it with him.
I still remember the day my first YouTube video went up, and of
Mhm.
course I did not know while I was in the session that this video is going to be uploaded on YouTube later. So someone just sent me a link of the video, and I was not shocked really, but I was taken aback a little bit because I wasn't expecting that session to go up on YouTube. And I was discussing it with my family. I was discussing it with my parents and my brother, just for the sake of embarrassing me, just for the sake of embarrassing me. They put it up on the television as if the phone wasn't enough. So we were having our dinner. So usually we watch a show or a movie while we're having our dinner. So I turn around and there's my face and I'm having a random conversation with a stranger, and we're all watching that while having our dinner just for the sake of embarrassing me. So
I can totally understand that.
yeah, they love making fun of me. And my brother has, picked up this new habit where he'll go find my videos and he'll comment all sorts of things. Like, big fan, ma'am. I'm like, stop it. Please stop doing that.
Do that on my video. If your brother, Sambhavi's brother, if you're watching it, I don't mind. I'm going to like that and pin that.
Yeah. So, how do your parents and your immediate family react to your YouTube channel? Are they cool with it?
Yeah,
Happy
like
about
I have a full-time job as well, so this is just a pastime. So my parents aren't really that interested in it.
it?
Nobody's interested in it really. Like nobody talks about it. In fact, I go to my brother and I ask him questions. Like I sometimes, I can't understand how things work here. For example, there was an option where I had to start my channel membership or I had to start my channel merge. I don't have time to look at all of that, so I asked my brother to help me with it, and he does not help me. He's like, I am not going to help you. Like he's like, don't embarrass me. And one of his friends watched my video. He's, I think, in 12th standard. One of his friends watched my video, and he was so nervous. He was like, which video did he watch? He was trying to find out, and nobody really talks about it. But my cousins, sometimes, they talk to me about it and they like it. Some of my immediate cousins who have kids, they tell me that their kids want to learn English from me, or things like that. But it's all in fun and games, nothing serious.
Yeah, that must be nice. So you
Yeah,
mentioned you have another full-time job. So what is that? What is it that you do?
I'm an
If I
engineer.
Okay,
No, I'm an engineer and I work for a US based company as a civil
wow.
engineer. Yeah.
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 My parents wanted me to be an engineer at some point, so I've disappointed them enough for a lifetime. But yeah,
Oh no. What did you study instead?
I am studying history right now from Delhi University.
Oh,
I'm in my final year, so I'll be graduating soon, and I have no idea what next. So
from Delhi
yeah.
University. That's so cool.
Yeah, it was
Oh.
always a dream. So I even when I was a child, not really a child, but I was in seventh or eighth standard, I knew at the point that I have to, be there because I had visited Delhi, I had visited the campus, and I absolutely loved it, and it just felt very homely. So I always knew I wanted to be there, and I used to have a wallpaper of St. Stephen's College on my phone. So every day before studying, I used to wake up, I used to look at that, like, yeah, that's what I want. But I could not get into that particular college. But yeah.
Okay, so now are you going to apply for some international scholarships after this?
Most probably that's one of the options. The other one is that I'm going to start preparing for UPSC, because one, I'm from Bihar, and two, I'm pursuing history, so it's like the most uh, common option for me. Like it's something that a lot of people have asked me to do. It's not
Mhm.
something that I am really interested in myself. And the other one is, of course, I'll go on to pursue a PhD. My mother has a PhD in history itself, so yeah, that's probably
Okay.
right. Ziza, our session might end in another minute or so, a couple of
Okay.
minutes. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll quickly give you the feedback. There's not a lot that I have to say. You speak really well.
No, thank you.
Yeah, maybe one thing. So this is something that I recommend to all of my learners who speak really well. If there's anything you want to improve on, it's your vocabulary, because it's something that everyone can improve upon constantly. So yeah,
Okay.
just that.
I'm going to work on it. Thank you.
Yeah. And any questions, any feedbacks that you might have
No, that's
about this?
all. I just want to tell you, please don't underestimate the
Mhm.
importance of applying for scholarships. Please do that. You might get one.
Yes, yeah,
It really
yeah,
helps. Mhm.
yeah.
Okay.
So where have you, while we still have time, where have you done your studies from?
Uh, I have done my engineering from Chandigarh on 100% scholarship, and then I went to Australia on 100% scholarship. That is why I'm telling you, you should apply for scholarships. You get scholarships and then you study for free. So don't underestimate that. Try
Of
it.
course, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.